Hey Aries, welcome back to my channel, Caseyleighreiki. I'm Casey and we're going to be doing your general reading today. This is going to be for my Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus placements, okay? So this will be for December. We're going to get started and use an oracle deck, Sacred Spirit here. That's what this one looks like. We're going to get a card from you here, and then we'll pull from the Angel Tarot as well. So I'm just going to give you guys the lowdown, the spiel that I give everyone every video, okay, while I shuffle these cards. I hope you guys have been well. Happy Sag season. So let's see. First and foremost, again, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs for Aries, okay? Energy is fluid, it's not linear, so anything that we talk about in this reading could be happening to you, past, present, or future tense, and any of those are totally fine. We all move through energy differently, so no judgments here. Masculine and feminine are just energies. They are not gender or sex specific. When I speak on them, if I do feel like I'm picking up a gender, then I will let you guys know the storyline, okay? Other than that, just energies we all have within us. Cross watchers, you are more than welcome here. Hi, hello, and welcome. If I say Aries, but you're thinking that it's your role in the story, go ahead, switch it up, change the characters, do whatever you see fit, okay? It's more important that it resonates, not so much about the nitty-gritty details, all right? Lastly, if you guys are interested in a personal reading or if you're interested in a Reiki session, all the information you need is down below. My website is linked down there to book with me. On the very first page, the home page of my website, you'll see a how-to on exactly how to book a reading with me, okay? And again, all my services are listed there. So readings, Reiki services. Reiki is energy healing for those of you who do not know. I feel like I get some people asking me that right now as you're watching this. And lastly, my social media pages will be linked below as well. And I've been making some crystal healing bracelets too. So if you are interested in something like that, please go check out my Instagram. I'll be posting all of them on my stories up over there, okay? So with that being said, let's just do a quick little prayer before we start diving into this reading. I got on a big baggy sweatshirt as per usual because I'm cold. All right. So, archangels, guardian angels, please allow me to be a clear channel for messages for Aries. Allow me to bring forth messages of the highest truth for healing, love, guidance. And thank you so much for your protection during this message today. So what do we have for Aries today, Spirit? What do we have for Aries? I feel like my heart is kind of racing a little bit. I feel like you guys are almost like fumbling through something, or you might just be feeling like you are. It definitely feels like the sense of like you're moving through something really quickly, trying to almost like find your footing as you're working through it. Like they're just showing me someone kind of like with their hands like trying to grip or grasp like onto something and then just like dropping it or almost dropping it, rather just like juggling almost, just kind of like like the whole way, just kind of almost dropping something and making it through. And it feels like making it through a situation in like the most difficult manner possible. Like you just can't get your footing right in whatever it is that you're going through. And I feel like for a lot of you, it could be almost like ascension. Ooh, I just heard that this was related to the new earth. So this whole very large ascension. And if you didn't watch I have chills. Oh my goodness. If you didn't watch the last Aries reading for last month, please watch that. That was very spiritual. Had a lot of channeled messages right in the beginning of that reading. It was very emotional. So please go check that out. You might have some messages in there for you. But I do feel like this is a continuation of what I was picking up on from the last reading. I feel like the last reading was a lot of channeled messages regarding your purpose and your mission, where you're headed, what you're here to do. And I feel like now it's just a continuation of that. So it's almost like you're maybe being pushed into this energy, whether you like it or not. And as you're being pushed into that energy, you're kind of like fumbling through it and not really knowing how to get your footing. It's like you're in a whole nother world, literally new earth. The energy is not what you're used to, and I feel like it's throwing you maybe out of whack. So you might feel like you can't catch up, like you can't grasp onto something, but you're trying really hard. You might feel like you're maybe unable to catch up on like sleep, or feeling like you have no time, and time is moving so quickly and you're just kind of like standing still, like what am I doing? I feel like it's very confusing. Maybe some crown chakra energy going on here with the confusion. Feeling like they're showing me the Seven of Cups too. So this is really talking about like the fog and illusion that you're feeling so much, because the Seven of Cups in tarot really talks about specifically emotional confusion, feeling like there's so much, you're feeling a lot, you're trying to sift through your own feelings, emotions, perspective, just really trying to get a grip on everything. And I feel like you're just struggling as a whole to get a grip on whatever it is you're moving through, which again, I think has to do with an ascension, new earth energy. You're moving through this huge cycle almost like with the planet. It feels like this very big collective shift. But I do feel like you guys are almost feeling like you're stuck, like just standing still, and things are almost like moving around you and you can't catch up to the energy within your like bubble, within your general vicinity. I feel like it's just like, excuse me, yeah, I just feel like you guys have been kind of like pushed and nudged into this. It's almost like they're just telling me like it's time, like whatever's happening, it's time. It's just time. That's all I'm hearing. It's time. There's no negotiating, there's no wiggle room. It's time. So it's most likely why you're feeling like you are, if that is resonating with you. It's most likely why you're feeling that. Don't shuffle anymore. Okay. Look at the bottom. Love and light, act with care at the bottom. We're going to read these as well. This is, what is that, 26? So bring it down to an 8 there. Can you guys see that? Okay, perfect. Spirit messages, observe limitations. 34, that's a 7 right there at the top. Very interesting. Okay. And then celestial gatekeeper, timing is critical. I just really felt drawn to take this last card, and I'm glad that I did. Okay, so a couple of things to note, right? First and foremost, both of these cards are birds. Both of these are birds. Okay. I really do, especially with the timing, is critical. Like I said, it's time. I kept hearing that. It's time. The time has come for you to move forward through this next, like level of energy, this different type of energy. I just feel like it's time for you to do so. And I feel like for at least some of you, you didn't feel like you were ready, or you still don't feel like you're ready. But Spirit's like, it's time. Like I have chills all over my body. Whew, even up on top of my head. Wow. It is definitely time. And you have 2 7s here as well with these 2 cards. Both the bird cards, 7s. Which is funny because definitely for me, 7s really do talk about the spiritual ascension, messages from Spirit, that very deep, like channeled kind of connection between you and the spirit realm. So I'm actually very excited to read these. I wasn't gonna pull 3, I was just gonna pull 1, but oh my god, I felt so drawn to do so. So let's read 26 first. This is the love and light, act with care. I am already blown away. All right, resistance, higher intervention is required. What did I say? Act with care. Right, so if you are feeling like you're maybe really tired, or you're feeling really just like, oh, just like dead, like you're dragging yourself through the days, like it might very well be because you're moving through energy. It's very exhausting on an energetic level. So give yourself, forgive yourself, basically. Allow yourself to take your time. Take the time that you need, okay? So I'm going to hold this up while I read this for you guys. Sending this love and light means 2 things. Love, the deepest form of unconditional love possible that you have in your heart and beyond physical comprehension. And light, the purest form of light that permeates any darkness and finds any cracks or imbalances that are unable to resonate at this frequency or vibration, gently raising those to this level. Did I not just say that? I'm very excited. People can sometimes be resilient to assistance. Those with addictions or challenging behavioral or physical issues may not be able to ask or be willing to receive help. Feeling helpless can be overwhelming to caregivers and those with strong empathic qualities. Not being able to offer aid or having resistance refused when a person's pride is too great can also feel disheartening. More importantly, though, it is to remember to respect their free will by acknowledging their own personal interference or intrusion into this person's life. Being too pushy in this area will have the opposite effect and personal karmic backlash, so make sure your ego is kept in check. Those stuck in victimhood archetypes or their emotional pain body are often not willing to be active participants in their own healing on a conscious level, particularly if their reasoning is recent or raw, including issues such as trauma and grief. Everyone heals in their own time, and it's important for respect to be given in this moment. All you can do right now is send this issue or person love and light. You are merely an observer in this case, and it is out of your control. Remember, we also had observed limitations. Also, keep in mind, I could be picking up on someone that you are connected to as well. Let's see. This has the potential to energetically shift the situation into a positive outcome. Anyone you know can receive this loving form of healing energy. Purely sending from your heart with the celestial realm of 100% pure light can alter lower energies into a higher frequency, helping those experiencing hardships or a tough time in life. Rose quartz is the sacred crystal here. The affirmation is very interesting too. It says, I accept I cannot save everyone. I choose to help those open to assistance. Which is funny because then you have observe limitations. So if this is pertaining to a person maybe that you're dealing with and maybe you're moving through this energy, but a person that you're connected to is not. I don't know why I'm picking that up like really heavily, but you could be dealing with a person who's not moving at the same speed as you and you feel like they're stuck and stagnant. They're just there at that one level and you're moving up. You're raising your frequency, your vibration. You cannot take everyone with you. One of the, I guess you could call it a saying, maybe a quote, or I'm not quite sure what to call it, but something that I've been keeping in mind a lot over this past year, especially the past 6 months, has been when the student is ready, the teacher appears. If this person doesn't want to work with you, grow with you, develop with you, they're not ready to do so, and there's no forcing it. There's nothing you can do to force it or make it happen. So that could be for some of you. Okay. Now let's take a look at spirit messages, observe limitations. So that was this card here. This is number 34. I bet you these are going to be intertwined for sure, all three of them. All right. Try to hold this up without shaking. All right. Let's see how far I can get. Can you guys see that? Okay. Observe limitations. Reflect and adapt to your surroundings. The beautiful hovering hummingbird is a positive animal totem. Its simplicity and seemingly effortless glide across flower gardens reminds us to take things slowly. Often believed to float between realms, hummingbirds are light bringers. Their healing hum encourages you to open your heart to receive love in your life. The hummingbird can travel large distances despite its small size and has the ability to fly backwards, reminding us that no matter where we are in life, we can always take a few steps back and try again. Being willing to step back and see things differently in order to take in the sweetness of life is all a part of the hummingbird's blessing. The hovering wings of the hummingbird move in an infinite loop, the figure 8 pattern, the symbol defined as an unending sequence. This powerful symbol represents endlessness, the infinite life of spirit. Right now you have spirit guiding you. There are many messages around you that are waiting to be acknowledged. Pay attention to specific encounters as these special meetings will bring confirmation from the spirit realm. Know that right now you're being visited by past loved ones. They're asking you to be observant of the signs they are sending you on a daily basis. Be aware of these moments as your mind wanders to nostalgic memories from the past. You may be visited by loved ones while you are lucid dreaming. Keep a handy journal next to your sleeping space so you can record these moments immediately. Please acknowledge these signs in communication with love and gratitude, as it takes a great deal of energy for these special encounters. The beautiful hum of the hummingbird inspires magic and joy to those that witness these joyful encounters. If you witness the flight of the hummingbird, know that luck and positivity is on its way. The sacred crystal is moonstone. It's a beautiful crystal. Affirmation is, I am ready to receive confirmation from my spiritual team now. Beautiful. And let's read the Celestial Gatekeeper, and then we'll get into a couple tarot cards and see what's going on with you guys. We're already at 15 minutes. Man. All right, here's this one. I love this card. Clear your focus. Timing is critical. The eagle is considered a sacred animal in many cultures. Unafraid of confrontation, the resilience and unshakable confidence and courage that eagles demonstrate ensure their presence is felt. Their commanding and majestic presence, soaring high above the land below, demands your respect when you reside or walk within it. Flying in between the realms of earth and spirit. Two animals about being in between the realms. Give me a break. These majestic animals are celestial gatekeepers transporting spiritual communication between the heavenly gateways. This is why this is really important for you guys to please go watch the Aries video from last month, because I talked about you being light workers or light warriors. I channeled a whole scene about a lighthouse and you guys bringing the light to other people. So keep that in mind. Whew, I get chills. Eagles have always been closely associated with God or a spiritual higher power. Crazy. The Aztecs, Sumerians, Romans, Egyptians, and Native Americans all viewed the eagle as a sacred bird that empowered the people below them. Many ancient and modern cultures adopt the eagle as their spiritual icon. The freedom and wisdom these majestic birds represent are inspiring. These predatory birds rely upon their vision and ability to read wind currents to survive in their natural habitats. The sacred relationship between the Mongols and the golden eagle signify the power and respect these beautiful eagles represent and are considered more valuable than human relationships, as they depend upon them for their own survival in the Siberian wilderness. Right now, you require a clear focus of what is ahead of you. Yeah, definitely confirmation there. Your timing is critical. While you may have a sense of urgency, it is important not to rush. Think about, like I was saying in the beginning, you're like rushing through something, unable to get your footing. You have to take your time. Think about the issue or circumstances carefully before you act. Ensure you have planned your forward process. All decision-making needs to be carefully considered before you jump in prematurely. Make sure you have all the facts in front of you. Eagles are deeply connected to the celestial realm, as are you. Be aware of the eagle's subtle messages as they are encouraging you to raise and elevate your vibration, that's the second time, to build a divine relationship, a celestial pathway with a higher source. Pay attention to dense or lower energy so you can learn how this interaction affects your personal energy. So exactly like I was saying, be aware, because it could be people or things, situations around you where you're ascending and they are staying still. Sacred crystal for this is apophyllite. Apophyllite's a beautiful stone. Definitely give it a Google if you have not. It's very beautiful. Affirmation here is, I resonate with divine order. My soul is activated to the highest vibration. Wow, so a lot of messages about being connected with spirit, which I love. This is a lot with the bird symbolism. I just saw 1818, so 2 9s there. I definitely feel like, again, huge ascension for you guys, going through something really big right now. And I feel like instead of fumbling your way through it, you need to kind of like slow down, calculate what you're going to do, where you're going to go, and how you're going to approach the situation. Otherwise, I don't feel like you're going to be very successful, okay? So give yourself time, give yourself credit even. Give yourself space to allow whatever is meant for you to come through, and whatever is not, to just fade away. All right, what messages do we have for Aries here today? What messages do we have for Aries? What messages do we have for Aries? That card wanted to fall out, so we're going to take that. Ace of Pentacles, look at this, abundance. I love that. That's going to be the overall for you guys for sure. Let's cut the deck and get some more. Four of Pentacles, control. That sounds surprising to have here. Seven of Swords, theft at the bottom. This is really interesting. You want to control the outcome of something. That's how I'm feeling. You want to control the outcome of something because you want to leave with your Ace of Pentacles. You want that to be your outcome. Four of Pentacles, control, holding on, and Seven of Swords, theft. But in the regular tarot deck, this does really talk about leaving a situation behind. You can talk about deceiving someone. So I feel like you guys are definitely trying to control the outcome of a situation to, I feel like, avoid a mess or avoid something. Definitely avoid something. Then you also have Three of Pentacles at the bottom of that too, which is action. It's action in this deck. But Three of Pentacles really talks about some sort of connection with another person. It can have to do with money. Pentacles, obviously, finances, money, career. However, it does talk about stability, safety, security, things of that nature, because they're pentacles. So something tangible, 3D that you can build on, right? Three of Pentacles in Standard Tarot definitely talks about some sort of connection with another person. You are building with another person, whether you are building a relationship, you're building a business, there's something, some sort of foundation with another individual, okay? And I feel like you're trying to control the outcome of this. But with Seven of Swords makes me feel like you're trying to maybe leave or exit some sort of situation here, okay? So I feel like this is between you and another individual, and you're trying to control the outcome of this because you want to be successful. I feel like you guys are, you want to make the best choice and be successful to have that Ace of Pentacles, that abundance, okay? You want the new beginning that's going to start for you after the situation, I think, to be good and ready, for it to be ripe to pluck, if you will. But I feel like you're dead set on leaving something behind. Dead set on leaving something behind. Ten of Wands. This is where you are right now. Burdens. You're burdened by this. This is, for some reason, whatever that might be, you do not like where you are. You do not like where you are. Ten of Wands is too much. Everything that's around you right now, I feel like it's not even just one person. I feel like you guys just are feeling overwhelmed as a whole, and the situation that you're in isn't helping you. The more you try to figure out, what's happening, what's wrong, why is this, why is that, you're just going to stress yourself out more, honestly. I feel like, again, letting go of that control is going to be important. Letting things just flow naturally, which I think it is hard. I definitely think that sense of urgency that we were talking about in the Oracle cards, for sure, that is there and present within you guys, especially because I channeled that before we even got to that point. You guys are so overwhelmed now. I feel like you guys are almost even like spiraling, like, again, just like the fumbling vision that I had in the beginning of you trying to like grip onto something. It's like you're just tossing stuff in the air, like, oh, I got it. Like, that's just kind of how I feel. Let's see what's crossing you guys right now. Wow, did I not say that this was gonna come out? Seven of Cups, choices. This is, I think you guys definitely, if you are going through this ascension, if you are having a really difficult time moving from one energy to another, from a denser one to a higher one, this has just created a lot of kind of emotional turmoil for you. I do feel like Seven of Cups, again, talking about choices, emotional choices, having a lot to choose from in front of you. There's a lot going on, a lot to process, comprehend, work through. So that's what the burden is here, is like there's so much going on. It's almost like you guys don't know where to start or where to put your foot down. You don't know where to get your footing. You don't even know how to start any of this. It's so interesting. There's a lot of overwhelm. Seven of Cups, again, the illusion. There's too much. It's almost like decision fatigue. Where like you're burdened by how many things are going on or how many things that you're feeling. You're overwhelmed, like I said, with just everything. It may not even be just this situation. The situation is going to be different for everyone. You might not even be annoyed with the situation, but it might be annoying or frustrating because it's on top of everything else that you already have going on. All right, let's take a look at like your fears. Four of Cups, indifference. I feel like you guys are trying to make a decision about something and you're thinking that whatever the decision is you're trying to make, again, you're trying to make the best choice. If I make this decision, is this the best decision, or am I going to be just worse off with the decision that you want to make? And that's probably why the Seven of Cups here is that block for you. Am I making the right choice or not? Because it's an illusion. It's fog. You can't see through the fog. What do you hope the outcome will be? Six of Wands, recognition. Oh, the Lovers. Wow. And Judgment. Oh, man. Okay. Wow. Followed by the Tower. Yikes. 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 Followed by the High Priestess. And the Two of Cups. You're fucking kidding me. Wow. Well, on the bottom, you do have the King of Wands, leadership, okay? This could be you, or you could be dealing with another fire sign there. Generally, this is Leo. It doesn't have to be, though. This could also be the person that you're, like I said, dealing with. If they're not a fire sign, they could just embody these qualities, which would be someone who, again, is a leader, passionate, knows what they want type of thing here. But this is kind of where you're hoping the situation will go. Really interesting. Six of Wands, talking about success. In this deck, it does say recognition. But with the Judgment, the Angel of the Past, it almost makes me feel as though this, take it how it resonates, but I do feel like you've outgrown something, or you've outgrown someone, okay? This is, what a ride, okay. So, Six of Wands, recognition, the Lovers, angels of commitment, right? If I could pick up these cards. And then having Angel of the Past, the Judgment card. This is very interesting. So this is what we got going on here. The Lovers also talks about a choice. And again, Judgment to me really indicates that feeling I was getting in the beginning of, it's just time. It's just time for you to move forward. It's time for you to ascend. It's time for you to move on. And you could be dealing with someone who is not doing so. Someone who is staying stagnant and honestly, even potentially holding you back. Okay. So that's what we're dealing with right now. This Six of Wands to me, like I said, recognition. This can oftentimes be public recognition. So wanting to be seen or heard by someone else, or maybe other people, not just one person, but other people. Someone else is hearing what you have to say. Someone else is going to be there within this situation. So I feel like you're trying to be seen by someone, period, if you just want to wrap it up real quick, okay? And then the Lovers not only talks about two people, obviously romantically, but this can also talk about a choice, and a tough choice at that. Angels of commitment. This is kind of the feeling that I'm saying, do I commit to this or not? And having that Seven of Cups being your block for you, what's crossing you, this is really difficult for you to find balance in whatever you're doing. I feel like energetically you're not here anymore. you're moving forward or moving up, if you will. Your vibration is rising. Because then the Judgment card here with Angel of the Past, I do feel like you're putting this in your past with this person. And it's almost like you want what you are saying or your choice, whatever that choice may be. You want that choice to be taken in the best way possible. I feel like you guys, again, are with the Four of Pentacles of control. You want to control this. You don't want it to go haywire. It's just a sense of, all right, I want this to go well. Judgment is just this sense of like, again, everything is set and ready to go. We've done everything we can here. Judgment Day. It's very karmic based as well. So this is, it's time to go. Pack your things. Whatever you got. Throw it in your suitcase. It's time to move forward. And then following under that recognition, the Six of Wands, you did have the Tower card. So, oh, by the way, the Lovers is Gemini energy. And this is Aries and Scorpio. High Priestess is Pisces. This is just really interesting to me because this falls underneath that Six of Wands. So, Angel of Enlightenment, right? This is, to me, what I pick up with Six of Wands and this, sorry, I'm just trying to get my thoughts together, is that, again, this Tower moment is what you want to be seen well, or you want it to go over well. This is Tower moment here. This is what you're trying to control. This is what you want to go well. And then underneath, having the High Priestess, underneath the Lovers, I feel like like you are very connected with spirit, especially High Priestess, pretty self-explanatory, and all the cards we got in the beginning, like with both the birds. Just to reiterate, you have both these birds talking about connection to a celestial realm, connection to the spirit realm, and then you're having the High Priestess, who is also a direct connection to the spirit realm. You know that where you are, if you are dealing with a person, if you're dealing with a romantic partner and not just a situation, that you don't belong here anymore. This situation is something that you have outgrown. And it's not to say that it didn't teach you anything or have value, but I do feel like you're growing out of where you were and this other person isn't. And it's not to say that they're choosing not to. Maybe for some of you that's the case. But for a lot of you guys, it's not their time to ascend, but it's your time right now to do so. And that's why you might feel like you're fumbling through life right now, or feel like you have to catch up on maybe sleep, or time is moving too fast around you. Time could either be moving super slow or super quick, and you're feeling like you're trying to catch up in one way or another. Okay, but again, with the High Priestess, you already have all the answers that you want, so there's no reason why, with that Seven of Cups, there's no reason why you can't overcome this. It just it has to be something else. Maybe, again, you're trying to control the situation too much, but you already know with the High Priestess, you already know you have the advantage here, if you will. And if for some of you, I feel like you already know what the outcome is going to be, but you just might not want it to be that way. So you're procrastinating. Which actually, one of these cards, I think it was the timing is critical card. The shadow aspect was procrastination. I think you guys might be procrastinating because you know how it's going to end up and it's not ideal for you, and you want to control that. You want to change that outcome. But I don't think you can. Having the Two of Cups underneath, Judgment, Angel of the Past, this connection, whatever it is, it's time to wrap it up. That's it. That's the best way that I can word it. It is time to wrap it up. Okay, let's take a look at the Tower really quick. This video is rather long, but I do want to take a look at this Tower. What's the Tower here for Aries, please? Oops. Yeah, I think the Tower moment is, I feel like very particularly, it's you bringing something to light to someone else. I don't necessarily think it's enlightenment. I think you've already had your enlightenment. I think with the Six of Wands there, that you're bringing attention to something. Because Six of Wands, like I said, could be public recognition. So it's almost like you're bringing this Tower moment to the forefront and presenting it almost to someone else. And you already, I feel like, know what the outcome is going to be. You just don't like it and you want to change it. All right, let's clarify that Tower. Two of Pentacles, juggling. You already know, you're just going back and forth. More of the choices. We get 2 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, back and forth, okay? 4 of Wands, freedom. Right, you are considering this. This is the emotional confusion. You're considering this situation or relationship, whether it's romantic or otherwise. You are juggling right here. 4 of Wands oftentimes can talk about a marriage or some sort of long-term commitment. I think you're wondering if it's done and done, like if you just don't belong with this person anymore. King of Pentacles here, so could be dealing with an earth sign, someone who's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I do feel like very specifically this King of Pentacles is the person that you're connected with. I don't think it's a quality that you're embodying or anything. I think that that is directly the person that you're involved with. Temperance, Angel of Peace coming in there. This is talking about balance. Needing balance and patience is very important. Temperance is Sagittarius energy as well. 5 of Pentacles, isolation. You guys already know. Like, strength at the bottom with the 3 of Wands, preparation. I think you guys are preparing yourself to go through with something, to make some sort of choice, to move into the next cycle of your life. Like I said, there is some procrastination for sure, what I'm picking up on, but you guys with the High Priestess are already very well in tune with what is needed, okay? What is in your best interest. So I wish you guys all the best. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. It's an honor and a pleasure. Like I said in the beginning, my website, my social media pages, all linked below. If you're interested in any of my healing crystal bracelets, then you can also check out my Instagram. I'll be posting them on there. If you're not from my TikTok family, then check out my TikTok. There's plenty of informative videos on there, as well as mini tarot reads, and I go live every Sunday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to do some live readings for you guys, usually astrology, but sometimes I do readings by donation as well. So check out all that fun stuff down there in the description box. Let me know if you liked this, if you resonated with it, like, share, comment, all that jazz, and I'm going to see you guys next month. All right? Bye.